Welcome back, Game Week King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we are here for the cash grab event. All right, all right. So we're here for our next event in F1 Clash, and to be honest, guys, it's a cash grab event for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a cash grab event. All right, so let's take a look at these offers. All right, now we've seen the legendary crates offers be dropping whenever there is a legendary driver in a legendary event. We don't see the legendary crate offer dropping in this event. Right? I just got the Flex XD, just purchased that. We don't see the legendary crate offer in this event. Why is that, Hutch? We see the general crate offer in the event, and it's 415 for one crate. Then we see 300, 1,650 for three crates with some legendary tokens. We don't see the offer with the crates by itself. If we want to get the three crates by itself, we don't see that offer. That would have been a little bit cheaper. Then we see the jump for five crates for 3,450 bucks. All right, with some boosts and some legendary points. And then look, the 10x crate, 8,300. How did the 10x crate get to 8,300 from 5 being 3,450? This is not making any sense to me. Any at all. So right away, this is definitely a cash grab event. Or it's an event where Hutch is trying to cash in those guys who want to win. If you're trying to win an event or you're trying to be good in an event, Hutch is just trying to cash in on you. But yeah, sadly, Hutch, you're not going to be able to cash in on me today because I'm not buying any of these crates at all. Not even one. I'm just going to do the event without getting the Hill uh, family involved. All right? Yeah, not even one. I'm not going to purchase him. We see Max Verstappen in the shop as well, but I'm not going to be buying any drivers this season from the shop. All right. All right. So let's jump into the cash grab event here. We're going to be jumping into the contenders division once again and see what we could do. Here's another issue I have in a game that I've recently stumbled on, shockingly. Right, so it's going to be cornering and defending for this one. Let's jump into our first race. And let me get my cornering set up on. And then we'll talk about the next issue that we found. All right, I think this one is the cornering setup. No, this one is the cornering setup. All right, here's the next issue that we found. Let's just get it out of the way. We have the Dynamo here, which is a Series 8 part. Move from level 5 to level 6, it's 139,000 coins. Is Hutch crazy? Uh, are these the kind of coins that you guys are paying for upgrading Series 8 parts to the next level? So when we reach like Series 10 and Series 12 parts, to get these parts up, how much is it going to cost? Is this what you guys have been paying in 2024 for upgrades? Wow, crazy. Let's go. Eventually we'll get there. Eventually, we're in Series 9 right now. We're only earning like 5,000 coins per race in Series 9. 5 million coins per race. And that needs 139 million. Insane. So definitely the first insane event F1 Clash 2025 for me. This is definitely a cash grab event. And if that's the price for upgrades, then I don't think I'll be around for the entire season this season with those prices at all. All right, let's jump into our first race here and see what we can do. Here we go for our first race of the event. You know what I did last season? Last season, I kind of stopped playing. I miss making content, and I just quit last season. This season, I'm not gonna be quitting. I'm gonna be making content for the entire season, and I'm gonna be calling out Hutch on these events and these offers. Crazy. I'm no lie. I'm gonna be calling them out on it. I'm not gonna just say, "Oh yeah, it is what it is." Nah, we're gonna be calling them out on it because these offers are crazy. Can you believe it? These offers are past crazy. If this is the new F1 Clash, then it's not gonna last long at all with these offers and requirements to get the game off. That was like wrong foot. If I had known from day one that was the kind of offers, I probably wouldn't have come back to the game. But crazy. All right, so let's go here at Japan, trying to squeeze up into place. All right, we're going P12. All right, so the rival is not using the hill, any of the Hill brother, Hill family here. So it's just a regular race here for race one for us against the regular drivers. But I really do think these offers are crazy. Like, and I was like, where is the legendary offer? Every single race, every single event we've done so far that requires a legendary driver, there has been a legendary offer, and the legendary offer has been a little bit cheaper than the regular offer. And I was pointing it out that uh, the legendary offer is cheaper than the regular offer, guys. So you might want to get the legendary offer instead of the regular offer. So here, where there's two legendary drivers, one would think that the legendary offer would be there for you to get your legendary drivers from a little bit cheaper. No legendary offer, just the expensive one. And that's not even expensive, that's overkill, Hutch. Come on, Hutch, you can do better than that. That's definitely overkill. Not even to say that's expensive. That's just overkill. I'm not gonna lie, that's just overkill. And Hutch know they can do better than that. That offer could have at least been 6,300 bucks. I probably wouldn't have complained if it was like 6,000, but 8,300 for 10 crates? That's crazy. If it's a case where if it's a case well, this thing is still connected to the Bluetooth. All right, so we probably have to work that out after the race. If it's a case where Hutch is trying to prevent drivers from going forward in the game, it's the legendary drivers. They're not good anyways. Either way, they're not good, you know? So Hutch can do a lot better, even if that's the case. If they want to say, oh, it's the legendary drivers and you're going to use them in duels and so on, so what? We spend our bucks to upgrade them. So if we want to use them in duels, so what? We purchased them, didn't we? We didn't get them for free. We worked and unlocked stuff in this game, didn't we? It didn't just appear. So what? I saw they dropped the new driver in the game as well, and they locked him. They didn't give him to us for free. We had to unlock him back from other crates. So we worked for it. So we're allowed to do what we want to do with it, Hutch. And we're allowed to play the game without you. Pardon me here. We're allowed to play the game without you guys trying to stop us from playing, stop us from getting to a certain stage, in the game. I think we're allowed, we work for it, so we're allowed to make the most out of what we worked for instead of trying to prevent us. Alright, so my Leclerc is pretty low on tire management, so uh, if you're using Leclerc and Bortoleto, recommendation, try to go for a boost with race start, cornering, and tire management if there is such a boost. So you get that little extra tire management in there, so you could do some good tire work. See, we try to squeeze Leclerc to go for 4, but his tires were at 25%. Uh, he was at 50% on the second lap, and he was at about 25% for the final lap, and he runs out. So yeah, it definitely was not 25% per lap for Leclerc. All right. All right, so 21 points is what we got there. Let's take a quick look at the debriefing window, and then we'll jump into our next race. All right. All right, there we go. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go for our next race on Austin. As you can see, I'm still a bit under the weather, guys. So I'm trying to get these videos out still. Let's go Austin. We have corners and tire management. So I guess this is the boost that you want to use. Corners and tire management is what you want to go, or you could go for corners. Uh, the SAR boost would be the best boost with corners and tire management. But for me, I want a race start boost, so I'm going to go with the Palm. I already have a lot of cornering on my setup. Race start is what I need mainly. The Nazir would be the best boost to go, but we're going for the Palm with Leclerc because he needs that extra tire management. Right, Rival going for self-control. Right, who's that? Leclerc getting a great start there with the race start boost. Bortoleto kind of stuck in the back. I'm gonna boost him up now. See if he can get through the pack, make up some place. Give it good luck to the rival. Come on, Bortoleto, get in there. Bortoleto tried to get in there, wasn't successful. So we're gonna boost him down a bit as he tries to make his way into position. Squeeze up the inside, give him some support there. Right, we've picked off that place. As Leclerc is now in P11. 12, he's just losing places at this point. Bortoleto in P20, cut up the inside there, squeeze up the inside. Nice position gained from Bortoleto. We have our power unit now ready for us. Bortoleto now squeezing into a few places. You're gonna get ready here, hit that down the straight, DRS, hit DRS down the straight. Up the inside, we slammed into a car there. So unfair for our driver slamming into the car while the rival Bortoleto just was on the outside there making his way while our driver just slammed into the car. And we managed to pick him back off. We want to create some distance here, so we're going to try and push our Bortoleto a bit here. See if we can get him into place. I'm going to charge up a bit here. So we have a bit of power unit to boost down the straight. And then we'll boost there and hit that power unit there. Boost, hit this power unit here. Alright, so we're up to P12. We're going to go into pit now for the softs. Bortoleto struggling there. We could go around. Oh, we could go around with Bortoleto. Man, I should have seen that earlier. We were at 30%. So we could have prevent stock in here and go around with Bortoleto for another stop, or another lap. But we still got the jump on the rival anyways. Alright, let's charge up this power unit with Bortoletto. Charge it up as well with Leclerc. Then we're going to boost there. Hit this DRS. Boost here. Hit this DRS. See if Bortoletto can squeeze in front. Oh, you get pushed back a bit there. See if he can make his way. We're going to do a little bit of charging here. And we'll do a little bit of attacking around here. If he could squeeze into place. No, he could not. We're going to do some charging. Alright, we squeeze into place so we don't have to attack. Just have the rival now in front. Do a bit of charging there. And we're going to go ahead, hit this DRS. And we're going to go ahead, hit this DRS. Alright, so we're right on the rival still. Haven't been able to pass him just yet. We're going to do a little bit of a charge here. And we can do a little bit of an attacking around here. See if we can squeeze up the inside. Alright, good try. We're going to charge. Squeeze up the inside. No inside line there for us. Rival, however, made the inside line. Do a little bit of a attacking through there. And we charge. Cut back up. There we go. Looking good. Boost down. And hit that DRS. Why did we just slow down there? Hit this DRS. Alright, so great race by the rival. He managed to squeeze the victory. Nothing we could do about that. Only that we could have gone around with our Bortoletto for a fourth lap. And we saw that a little bit late. Alright. So there we go, 27 points, 30 points for the rival. Good race, Mr. Rival. He managed to squeeze the victory in that one. Alright, let's see the debriefing window real quick. There we go, 3-3 was the strategy. We could have opted for the softs and do a little bit better there as well. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's jump into our next race. Here we go for our next race on Monaco. It's going to be wet. So one thing I've taken notice of so far is when you're on corner setup tracks, going extremely maximum cornering doesn't really seem to be paying off big. You know, it's not massively paying off. So I'm going to be running a test here, an experiment. We're going to go for a boost with race start and the maximum amount of defending, because our car is already tuned to a good amount of cornering. So let's see how our drivers would perform if we go for more defending on the boost and leave cornering already on the car, instead of going for more cornering from the boost side of things. Alright, we got a good start on the race start gauge, but a slow start from our drivers. So not the best start here from our drivers. Let's see if we cut them down and boost them back up. Stuck here at Monaco. Alright. Alright, so we don't see any major improvements when it comes to our drivers with a change like that. So we're gonna continue to run the experiment. It's a wet race, so maybe we'll see some form of difference in our next race. Maybe. So we'll continue to run the experiment and see what turns up here. Alright? Alright. So let's push our drivers a bit here. So if we can squeeze into P17, we can. Use this DRS on the back here. Here at Monaco, DRS is basically useless. There's not a lot of places to use DRS to overtake here at Monaco. You could use it on the main straight. You could use it on the straight after the main straight. See the rival using his DRS here at the main straight. Didn't even gain a place, we used regular boost and we really passed the rival there. So that shows you that DRS here at Monaco, not the best place. So maybe we could alter our car as well to remove DRS whenever we have a Monaco race. Right, so our tires are not looking good for Leclerc, though it says to 4, we need 25% for him not to run out of tires. We're gonna let him go. Put in the go to pit orders for those wet tires. We squeeze in front of the rival. Let's kind of slow down our Bortoleto as Leclerc is going to run out of tires. We might have to just let Bortoleto pass Leclerc here as we boost him on into pit. Alright. Three, two, four. So what I might do, hopefully I don't qualify here today. I would love to run some more experiments here in the qualifying round tomorrow. Here at Monaco, I would love to do some tests to see if we can find any effects. Now it's acting a bit glitchy. Alright, we're gonna boost DRS, boost DRS. Doesn't really make any difference. Even if you're behind a regular car, you're not gonna get the overtake on them for the most part with DRS here at Monaco. Alright. So no major effects with the high defending boost here at Monaco. Let's hit this DRS. It's our P20, P21 now. I think that's where we're going to be finishing. The rival went a bit early and he's continuing for the final lap. So he's going to run out of tires for this final lap. Monaco is all about the start. If you don't gain the position at the start, it's really difficult for you to gain the position at the end. Have to kind of gain it at the start of the race. It's difficult to gain throughout the race at Monaco, especially since it's wet. Alright, so we're gonna run this experiment for our next race. Final race of the video, 9 points there at Monaco. Hopefully I don't qualify here today, hopefully. Because I don't think we have enough anyways to qualify. Let's take a quick look at the debriefing window. Here we go. So lucky for us, we've not run into any rival using the hills so far, but that's going to change in like the opening round and the final round. Here we go. Alright, so we said we're going to go for something with cornering, high overtaking, and let's see what we could get with race start. So we have the rooster is what we could get with race start and high overtaking. We have the fireworks, so we're going to go with the rooster here. I should go with the rooster on Bortoleto, and then I'm going to go with the dragon on Leclerc. Give him some tire management in there. Alright, let's see. So we've opted for the overtaking section because we already have a car. We got a good and a slow start with. Oh, Leclerc didn't have any race start on the Dragon boost, and the race start on the Rooster is 20, and Bortoleto just got a fast start from that. Didn't get the best start, but we're overtaking, we're making up places. So I guess the extra overtaking stack is doing something for them here, making up a few places. Right, we're up to P15 and P22, about to lose 22 to 23. Right, 15, can we squeeze? Almost try to squeeze there in P15. Then we have our DRS, so we're going to allow our drivers to charge their power unit a bit, so we can boost down the straight with that charge. See the rival boosting on the back end there with his power unit. Up the inside, right, we're going to hit this DRS, down the straight. Right, so we managed to move back up to P15 with Bortoleto and up to P21. Good try there from Bortoleto to pick off 2. We're going to put in our go to pit orders now. At 15 and 20. And we're going to charge power unit a bit on both drivers. And then we'll cut back up. See, once we've got a little bit of charge on them. Boost through the corner so we don't lose out. There's the DRS. It's a bit late, so we're going to go to pit, so it doesn't make any sense we use it there as it's a bit late. So not much impact here from our drivers at all. We're definitely struggling in contenders this event. Definitely struggling compared to our last event where we had one of the drivers, which was Bortoleto. Hit this DRS. Hit this DRS. Up the inside, there we go. So we're doing pretty okay with the overtaking boost, I would say. Our drivers are getting a few overtakes here and there. One thing I'm going to be doing is running a new experiment on the setup side of things. We're looking pretty slow. Bortoleto, give him some support there. Recharge now. Leclerc making his way. So the overtaking boost is definitely doing its job. Definitely making up some places. We're going to make our final pit stop now. We have our DRS to hit nice and early as we go on into pit. I don't like when my drivers are slammed behind the car in front and he just loses all of his DRS momentum. Hutch probably needs to do something about that. I don't know if it's a bug or a glitch or whatever it is, but that's not cool at all. I'm not liking it one bit. So y'all need to fix that, Hutch. Get on it. Hit this DRS. See, we tried to swing out and then we just clipped onto the back of that car and just lost some momentum there to that car. Squeeze back into P13. So we did do pretty well with the overtaking boost here, as our car already have a high amount of corner. So we probably don't need to put any more cornering on that car. So we'll focus on putting a huge amount of the bearings on the driver with the boost. We're going to continue that experiment and see if that has some kind of impact throughout these races, and then we'll see. Hopefully that 30 points don't push us too high up, because I really want to not qualify today so we could go again tomorrow and run some more experiment here in the events. All right, so there we go. Looking good. All right. So that's basically going to be it for this video. F1 Clash first cash grab event. And yeah, it was 87 points, so I doubt that's going to get qualified. But yeah, that's basically going to be it. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.